Yo, I'm just poolside on some shit, deliberating about this Tank Lip versus Eminem, and like, should it go down? Like, what are the complications, the repercussions, the consequences for if this goes down? Like, can me and him still both exist? Will it destroy both of us? You know, Eminem, M in me, goes back to like that real Slim Shady shit. Like when you hear those words and you recognize that they're really your words, like on that kind of Matrix shit. Like, what do you do at that point? Do you let Mr. Slim Shady, Mr. Eminem, who maybe isn't even the real Slim Shady, and you stand up, let the real Slim Shady stand up? Like, what do you do at that point? Do you show him that his words aren't even his words, that he's really on your shit? Like, when this life and this world was designed, and like in another world I was Eminem, like he's someone that I already was, like on that like Marvel universe shit, where like you got 100 different lives and you go through the galaxy, like in each life you're like a different person. Maybe you're a firefighter, a policeman, a lawyer, a doctor, a rapper. And like I have that elephant memory that remembers that I was already Eminem, and I let him be me for a lifetime, to take a break and sit on the sidelines and still have, you know, a lot of the qualities of life, like basically on some Don shit, like this pool, like poolside, like all the great things that Eminem enjoys, except I didn't have to be a famous rapper to get it in this life and world. Like I could be poolside on some Don shit every day I wake up, the same way he can, except I didn't have to be a famous musician to do it. And still in the circle, that game called Circle that he talks about, somehow, even though this life's supposed to be my time out, my break, my pause from that famous rapper shit, which basically corporations make you like a slave, like he's a slave anyway. And like I didn't want that type of slavery, to be controlled by corporate. Like, 8 Mile Talks is really, the rabbit hole, the future, and like somehow in that game called Circle, even though it's supposed to be my time out, where I enjoy all these things and music, I'm doing music from the sidelines rather than in the spotlight, somehow still compelled, maybe not for the spotlight, but just for the game of it, like to get in that main ring, that main stage, somehow, even though this life's supposed to be me on the sidelines, enjoying all the same perks, all the same things, but just music from the sidelines rather than the spotlights, just so the nerves don't go crazy, just so it don't like make you implode or go, explode or go on some like crazy shit, just a time out for your own sanity. How in the game called Circle, like I still find myself compelled to stray from the sidelines and get back in it. So Tank Lip versus Eminem, like what does that really entail? Is that the destruction of both of us? Is that the preservation? Is that what the game needs at this point? Where Tank Lip versus Eminem is really Eminem versus himself, or Tank Lip versus Tank Lip. It's really the same person against himself, but yet two different people. Like, can they handle it? I'm poolside, Jeremy Neal. I'm poolside. Here, take a feast. Take a peek, take a feast, on some shit like that, you know? So, like, what are y'all thoughts? Tank Lip versus Eminem, what do y'all think about this campaign speech? 7 minutes of him basically going on a very low vibration, low bass type beat, almost basically like an acapella. You could hear the frequencies, like, and it's the syllable guy, Mr. Syllables, Mr. Syllable Master, goes on for 7 minutes, claiming it's freestyle. Meanwhile, that was no freestyle. It was dope lyrics, dope rhyming, dope syllables, but that shit was written. So Mr. Fake Ass already trying to put it off as a freestyle. Come on, dude. I don't know what the fuck that was. Nah, this is my home grounds, Jeremy. I mean, I guess it's a vacation from vacation. I move around. I got some different spots I stay at. So yeah, you could say it's vacation. You could say it's my residence. You know, it is what it is. I'm from New York. I'm from Florida. I do Cali. I do all sorts of spots. You know, it's on some Don shit. I just don't always advertise it. I usually stay on the couch, let people wonder a little bit, but I get on my Don shit. So, you know, like, I got kind of a bone to pick. Like, that wasn't no freestyle. That Drake shit. That Drake shit. Drake diss. He said it was a freestyle. That was no freestyle. I'm sorry. It was dope. But, I mean, you're talking about coming from, like, a dude like me, that real freestyle, like legitimate freestyle, something that's not written, it doesn't get better than what I can do, and I can't freestyle like what he did. I just know happened that there was no way that was freestyle. There's just no way. There's no way that was. There's no way that was freestyle. There's just no way. And then you got the campaign speech. There's no. Well, at least he ain't trying to say that that was freestyle. Actually, I mean, 7 minutes. He could have done it in 3, but whatever. I've been known to do 12-minute tracks, so 7 minutes, okay. I wasn't really impressed, though. Everyone's hyping it like, oh, he got influenced by Disaster. It's like, I'm actually kind of saddened if that's actually true facts. That he's like a big fan of Disaster and wants to now model his new style after that, dude. That's the that's the sign of the game going downhill. So you rich? Plug. Nah, Jeremy, I didn't say all that. I mean, if I went to this extent to hot richness or wealth or money, I ain't letting the cat out of the bag now. So I'm gonna plead the fifth on that and just say I'm on some Don shit. You can fill in the blanks. Um, I'm just not really feeling the Drake diss, which is supposedly being spun off as a freestyle. I'm not really feeling the campaign speech not being coined as a free, quote unquote freestyle, but whatever. Not feeling it regardless. What are y'all's thinking? What are your thoughts? Plug you. I don't know. Jeremy Neal, shouts and props to Jeremy Neal. Like that kind of plug. Like, what do you mean plug? I'm giving you your plug. Shouts to my dude Jeremy Neal for being so damn faithful all the time and checking out the live Tank Lip blogs. To my dude, yeah. Give me some word feeds and let me show you how, if I was Eminem, how it would be a real freestyle. Let's hit some word feeds poolside or some shit. But I'm just saying, like, the Drake diss freestyle wasn't a freestyle, and then whatever, it was whack. Campaign speech, whack. Influenced by Disaster, that's whack. If Disaster, his, you know, the biggest one he's a fan of is Disaster, that's whack. I don't think that's who you model yourself after. I'm sorry. Even if it's the new age, if that's the new age of hip hop and rap design and the architecture of flows, then let me sign out now, Trying to get to the. I work at various places, Jeremy. Jack of all trades. Never slack on all days, thinking he thought he want to get to the bag. I'm thinking you don't want the bag if it's a sorts of old maze. Poor me, thinking dog print on all. I can't get the pool too wild. Too many people. Too many people at the pool. Not a lot of people, but too many to fucking bless it. I just can't get hype and be like, you in the wrong place, Tank. This ain't the place and setting for you to go ape shit on some bars, but I'm gonna hit y'all with some bars later. But thanks for tuning in. Tank Lip, peace. Let me know what, even when this ends, let me know what you think about that Tank Lip versus Eminem, like if it should go down. Honestly, I think it's gonna be the destruction where neither one of me or him exists, where right now it's the two of us, same person, two bodies. It'd be like the implosion where neither one exists.